Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show,
I don't even know who I'm looking at right now. I think this is the happiest I've ever been in my life.
What did you just say?
I really did the best on this.
whoa, okay. If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to give some shout outs to the early birds to show my appreciation for y'all rocking with me. You dig what I'm saying? What's up, Iceberg? Tony Dale, Miss Jazzy is in the building. Broski, what it do? Belinda, a Big Red Dog, Peasy. Big Red Dog, Peasy. Alfred Harden. Lifestyle Philosopher. What's up, Lifestyle Philosopher? Remain private. Going in, fam, going in. As y'all, you guys are well aware that Shannon Sharpe has been setting the internet ablaze over the last several weeks since his Cat Williams interview. Now, Shannon was already winning with his Club Shay podcast on YouTube. And then he pivoted to do what do you call it, Nightcap with Chad Ochocinco. And that took off. So it was already taken off. But when he did the Cat Williams interview, things really exploded. Now, obviously, when things exploded, it catapulted Shannon into the stratosphere. I mean, I'm talking about like, I think he's at close to like 60 million views on that one video. I mean, the interview was a juggernaut. I mean, like, it ain't a person that's in that space that can say they didn't wish that they had that interview, that they didn't wish that they had that opportunity. They didn't wish that they had that type of explosion when it comes to their viewership and subscribers, followers, no fronting involved. So y'all know how this thing go, fam. When a lot of times we cheer for people on their way up, and but when they get to the top, we start trying to, the race is on to chop them down. Shannon has a target on his back because he's at the top of the mountain when it comes to this podcasting thing. So he's getting a whole lot of attention. Most of it good, some of it negative. You know that Mike Epps, my homie, shouts out to Mike, made some comments about Shannon, and Shannon and Mike fell out, and then they patched it up. And now Eddie Griffin recently made some comments about Shannon. And I could tell that those comments were really getting under Shannon's skin, which they should. I've heard people say, man, Shannon, just leave it alone. Don't worry about them. Nah, man, if somebody attacking your character, somebody going after you, somebody, talking down on you, whatever, you're gonna feel some kind of way about that. He's only a human being, so I can understand that. But this is bigger than just two, comedians having something disparaging to say about him. This is way bigger than that. He has to watch his back. Like, everybody is gunning for Shannon. Everybody trying to get on Club Shay. Everybody see what he's doing. So There's going to be people that come at him with good intentions, and there are going to be people that come at him with bad intentions. My career in the music industry and entertainment business has been one hell of a ride, one hell of a roller coaster ride. I've had the ups and the downs, man. I mean, the ups, when they were up, it was cool, cool, cool. The downs, oh man. But I learned how to navigate through all of it, the good and the bad. I learned how to navigate through it. The bad stuff, you kind of know what's going on. You kind of know what you need to do, and you got to hustle harder. But like when you get on top and you got everything, and then bad things start to happen, you start going like, well, damn, like I ain't messing with nobody. I'm handling my business, and here these people coming at me, man. And then it may cause you to lose focus. It may cause you to get off your square. If I had Shannon's number, I'd tell him directly, don't let nobody get you off your square. What I do, and like I said, it's a lot of people coming at Shannon, like especially a lot of these hating ass YouTubers. They gunning for him. They talking down. They loving when people say something negative about him. This is what I do. When I see him coming, when anytime that I'm always winning, but when I do something especially good and people can see the success, I brace myself because I know they coming. I know the haters are coming. This is what they do. I know they coming. So what I do is, it's the first time I see one of them, the first time somebody says something slick or whatever, I look at the devil. I just like, that's the devil. Look at the devil trying to get me off my square. The devil. And I got a grand plan, fam, and ain't nobody gonna interrupt that. If I thought somebody could interrupt it, then I'd have to handle my business. I have to do what I do. You see? Ain't nobody gonna get in the way of my plan. Ain't nobody gonna get in the way. I ain't letting nobody get in the way of that. Nobody. What people have to understand is that, and this is jokes aside, because I really do believe Mike was just trying to be funny. Mike wanted to be included, and he got what he was looking for. I don't know what Eddie Griffin's angle was, but like I say, there's many, many other people talking down, right? And so, what people have to understand is, what's for Shannon is for Shannon. Perhaps other people that's in this space didn't get that opportunity because they're not a Hall of Fame football player. Perhaps it had nothing to do with him being a Hall of Fame football player. Perhaps it's the fact that Shannon built up a nice following for himself, and he hustled, he grinded, he was consistent. That's the number one thing that thwarts most people's goals is consistency, the lack of consistency. He's been consistent. People like Shannon. You know what I'm saying? People like him. Overall, people like him. He ain't hard to get along with. So people feel comfortable coming on his show. Perhaps they don't feel comfortable coming on your show because you are rude and obnoxious. Perhaps you could do better with whatever you got going on if you wasn't so antisocial and combative. Some people, they hate on everybody, disparage everything, don't want to see nobody win, but they want grace. They want to win. They want people to help them win. They want people to respect when they do make some type of gains. They want people to acknowledge that. They want to be rewarded. But when they see other people doing it, they talking down. Fam, when I came into this in this space, I came into this space with one follower. I got one subscriber at a time, just like everybody else. The difference was I was consistent. I had my YouTube channel before a lot of celebrities started doing YouTube channels outside of their music stuff. I'm talking about some celebrities had music channels, and it was devoted to just their videos. So, but they didn't do social commentary or anything else. So when the pandemic happened, they were behind the 8 ball. They were trying to play catch up. See, when I first started my YouTube channel, people was laughing. Oh, he got a YouTube channel. He doing YouTube. He the ghetto boys, man. He a legend, man. He went from legendary to the YouTube channel. Now YouTube is what's popping. Now everybody trying to get a YouTube channel. Everybody want a YouTube channel now. Everybody want to get on now. Everybody trying to stream now. But I was ahead of the curve. I was already doing it. I started doing interviews back in 2000, I think 17 or something. So when the pandemic happened, artists started starving, and they was looking for a way to supplement their income. So a lot of people started trying to jump on YouTube and get their YouTube channels popping. So many artists, I seen so many artists, not just artists, but I seen sports figures and other public figures and stuff getting YouTube channels and stuff, trying to do podcasts and stuff. Well, guess what? 99% of them are no longer here. 99% of them are not doing it anymore because they realize that you ain't gonna be able to do this type of thing just with a name. Yeah, there are some people who are big, and they can do anything and people are gonna follow. But the rest of us, even if you are a celebrity, you got to put in the work. You got to be consistent, because if you tell that audience that you're going to go live at a certain time and you just blow them off and you don't show up at all, if you say, yo, I'm dropping one video a week every Tuesday night, look for me, and they looking for you on Tuesday night and you ain't there, guess what they're going to do? Click that button and go somewhere else. It's that simple. So you got to be consistent. I don't give a damn who you are. You got to put in the work. And Shannon Sharpe is putting in the work, man. He working. He could have rested on his laurels with Club Shay, but he didn't. He said, you know what? Ocho, me and you, man, we make a good pair, man. Man, why don't we do this thing? I'm talking like I was there. But I can hear Shannon now. Hey, you know what, man? Look, man. Look, we ought to just, instead of just doing this over on my channel, man, we need to create another channel, man, so you can get paid too. And we're going to split it down the middle, baby. I bet that deal down the middle. I bet it's down the middle. But Shannon's a businessman, so you take out administration fees. But that's how I go. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do the administration. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. So I bet you that's how it went down. So he came and did that. Shannon, if you want to go even further back than that, Shannon could have rested off his millions that he made in the NFL. He could have did that. He could have been content with doing commentary, sports commentary on, what do you call it? Whatever that show he was on. I think it was it Fox or something like that? Whatever. Shannon is a charismatic person. He's articulate. He can get a job anywhere in NFL, as a sports analyst or a commentator. He could do that easy. But he put in the work for his podcast. He did that. If you really want to make an argument about somebody deserving it, if not him, then who? If you put the work in, man, you should be rewarded. Just like Edit put the work in, he should be rewarded. Mike put the work in, Mike should be rewarded. If you put the work in, man, you should be rewarded, man. And, you know, if somebody got an issue with it, that's on them. I know for me, when I got in this space, and I really didn't know too much about this space at all. I don't know how I came across Phil Scott, but Phil Scott was an angel for me. Phil Scott run the African Diaspora Channel, a news network, a news channel. I hit up Phil, man, and Phil was always accommodating. Gave me the game, told me what to do, how to do it. And when I run into issues with YouTube, he give me the game. This how you do it, man. This how you fight it. This how you do this. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? If I would have hated on Phil, I would just sit back hating like some of these dudes be doing. If I would have just been sitting back hating because I'm mad because he got 10 times more subscribers than me, I'm mad, I wouldn't have been able to grow my channel and get the information that I have now. Or maybe I would have been able to do it, but I wouldn't have done it as fast. So you get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. A lot of these dudes run around here throwing vinegar at bees. And they wondering why they can't get no honey. Yeah, that's what's happening. Shannon Sharpe should just stay focused. He got a plan, and it's bigger than what you see right now. The plan is bigger because he killing it right now, and it's bigger. It's only going to get bigger and better. And here's the thing. It'll level off where other people get other opportunities. There'll be other people that get opportunities and that they didn't get in the past. They'll have their opportunity. If they stay in the game, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. So keep on doing what you're doing. Don't worry about what Shannon doing. Stay in your lane. If you want to get out your lane, you can get out your lane, but collect some stuff on the way and then come on back. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about what Shannon doing. Do you. Can't nobody do you better than you. That's your advantage right there. Can't nobody do Shannon better than Shannon. That's why he's doing what he's doing. Anybody that try to do what he's doing, it ain't gonna work. I'm doing Willie D. Can't nobody do Willie D better than Willie D. I'm original. I'm unique. Ain't nobody like me in the world. So anybody that's looking at me, you can be inspired by me and say, yo, I'd like to have that many subscribers and followers. And, you know, I like to be able to get the kind of money he getting and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, hating ain't going to get you there. I can tell you that. Hating ain't going to get you there. That ain't going to get you there. Trying to get an understanding. Now, that's something different. Trying to get some research, trying to get some information. Like, damn, let me see how he did it. What did he do? Ooh. That's how you get there. Let Shannon live, man. Let Club Shay live. Club Shay and Shannon Sharpe has put millions of additional eyeballs on comedy and the podcast world. That's a good thing for the people that's in that space. If anything, people should be like thanking them. Yeah. Thank you, Shannon. Shit, I got my 7 million out of it. I had my Cat Williams interview cocked and loaded. I had my Cat Williams interview before Shannon put his out. So I had it cocked and loaded already. I was going to put it out later, but I was saving it for another project that I had coming out soon. I was going to use that to launch that project, but when Shannon put his out, I looked up and I was like, oh, whoa. Let me ride this wave instead of hating. Let me ride this wave and get my numbers too. That's what everybody should have been doing. Get your numbers up. It's a numbers game. It ain't personal. Take your emotions out of it, man. It ain't personal. Take your emotions out of it. You know, I could have sit back and been like, man, Shannon did this, man, that messed up, man. He messing my nuts. Look, man, my video, my interview that I had with Cat Williams would not have done I don't think it would have done 7 million copies had it not been for people looking for some type of follow-up interview of Cat Williams that he had after the Shannon Sharpe interview. It just so happened that my interview was already cocked and loaded. I already had it. So I was able to benefit from that interview that he did. And although I was able to benefit from that, that ain't why I'm speaking the way that I'm speaking. I would speak like this if I ain't getting nothing out of the deal. But at the same time, like I said, it put eyeballs on the podcast space. So that's a good thing. For me, it's like when Chameleon won the Grammy for Best Song. Remember that? Chameleon won the Grammy for the Best Song. Chameleon is from Houston. When people from Houston win, I win because it puts attention on my city. And I love my city. So when Chameleon won that Grammy, we had the same graphics designer. The graphics designer, R.I.P. Black Cat called me and he said, yeah, man, you saw Chameleon win that Grammy? I said, yeah, I saw we won. And he was like, yeah, you sure right, man. You sure right. Yeah, I saw we won. That's how I look at it, man. Man, you get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. Some of y'all be walking around with that vinegar, man, and wondering why you look like you've been had a spell cast on you or something. Going into the comments. Sharon May, Mobile, Alabama. Johnny Robinson, Waco, Texas is in the house. What's up, Jay Barrett? What it do, Default? Rise and shine. Crystal Robinson, what's up? Miranda. Who is that? Rock Major, what's up? Executive Sessions, 420. Farrah, 32. Shannon has a target and only black people are shooting at it. Yo, other people are shooting at it. You just don't follow those people. They're shooting at it. I saw some other people outside of black people shooting at it. That's the thing, fam. Like a lot of times we be thinking only black people is doing certain things and other people do this and that, but we don't really have a real experience with other people. We're not around other people. We don't have exposure to other people. So we think only black people is doing a certain thing. But trust you me, they hating. There's other ones out there, they hating. Just like old buddy from the Dukes of Hazzard was hating on Beyonce new country western song. Yeah, compared it to a dog peeing on a tree. Hate. So yeah, if you don't see them, if you're not in the circles, if you don't have exposure to other people, then you really wouldn't know. But I get what you're saying. Terry, what's up, Terry? Buckhorse DC in the building. Keith Turner. Angel Heaven. What's up, Angel? Schneider. DJ, who is that? DJ Lev. Sergeant Boss Hog. Boss Hog. Wasn't that the name of the Dukes of Hazzard sheriff, Boss Hog? That's how ironic. Marika Niece. Man, that's a hard one right there. Mariko Niece. Francine Smith. Uncle Freddie Mac, what up? What's up, Courtney Jeffries? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Court. Lanita, what's up, Lanita? What's that, DJ Black Rag? DJ Black Rag. DJ Kinfolk. Got some DJs in the building. DC asked me, do I think black people will ever stick together? Black people already stick together, man. Black people stick together. It's just other black people don't. Some black people stick together, some black people don't. We got to stop operating like we're a monolith. We're not a monolith society. You got all kinds of black people. You got black people that hate. You got black people that don't. You know, you got black people that wish other black people well. You got black people that don't. You got black people that don't believe in shopping black. You got black people that practice shopping black all day long. You got black people that go out of their way to shop black. You got black people that stick together, and you got black people that just don't. They won't stick together with nobody, though. Sean Lunatic, what's up? Buckhorse DC. Reverend Broderick Brooks asked me, would I consider myself a black supremacist? And if so, there ain't no if so. No, I'm not. Ain't no such thing as a black supremacist in the United States. Ain't no such thing as a black supremacist in the United States. Florentine Jones, what's up? My holy king. That's right. No people are all unified. Say it again, man. Say it again. This girl is poison. She letting y'all know off the bat. So if you mess with her, you get what you get. You mess around and find out. Miranda. T1 Production, Bobby Williams. What's up? Big ups. If you're just not joining the live, fam, we're talking about Shannon Sharpe, who is the, how does Shannon say it in his show? He say, I'm the sole proprietary of Club Shay, however he said, but he's on a historical run, like in the podcast space. He's on a historical run. And it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see it. It's historical. A couple of movements that remind me of this, which was not as big, but still they shook up the internet with their movement when they stepped in, and you know, on YouTube. That was Kevin Samuels, and Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. Well, when they came in, they shook it up, man. They shook it up. So, you know, so what Shannon is doing right now, I think it's amazing. And I don't think that there's one person out there who would not want that type of success, especially if they're in that space. So for him to do good like that, it lets the powers that be and others know that, yo, you know, it's paper out there to be made. You know, it's paper out there to be made. What's for Shannon is going to be for Shannon. We was talking about how some people are coming for Shannon and Shannon being hated on, and you know, people got a lot to say about him. And fam, what's for Shannon going to be for Shannon. You cannot stop it. Just like what's for you, it's going to be for you. Can't nobody stop it. Can't nobody stop what's for you. What's for you going to be for you. I got a lot of friends in the entertainment industry and sports and entertainment. And depending on where we go when we walk into a room, one or the other may have more shine. One or the other may have people clamoring to be around them and get autographed and take pictures. When I'm around my partners who are in a space where people are recognizing them and giving it up for them, I be like, yeah, I like it. Cause I be like, that's my homie. Yeah, boy, get your shine on, boy. That's right. That's right. Yeah, look at that, man. Even like Beyonce, you know, like when I see Beyonce getting it and getting all that stuff, I go back and I think about when I used to be at their house and they were practicing. They were like 10, 11 years old, practicing. And Matthew would say, hey, you want to see it again, Willie? You want to do it again, Will? I say, yeah, do it again. And Beyonce just jumped right up. The other girls would jump up too, jump right up. They jump right up and just start back going. So I remember that. I remember the voice lessons. I remember the competing on Star Search and playing the little clubs, the adult clubs and stuff like that, and playing these award ceremonies like these. I ain't talking about award ceremonies on television stuff. I'm talking about like awards ceremonies, like local award ceremonies. Matthew would have them playing anywhere there was a crowd, have them singing on the spot, whatever, like they would go. So I remember those days when they used to get out there and run the track. They'd be running to open those lungs up so they could sing. I remember the interviews. I interviewed them on my show. I used to have a radio show back in the Gap on 97.9 The Box called Willie D's Reality Check. And I invited them on my show. And there was some people calling in, grown folks, mad because I was interviewing them and they wasn't famous. And I remember this one woman in particular called and said, why you got them up there? You know, who are they? We don't even know who they are. Because I used to, when I would have guests on the show, it would always be like notable people, you know, and big name people. But I had them on the show, and this one woman was really like hot. So I said, yeah, see, I expect y'all to do that. But the reason why I wanted them on the show, because I'm letting y'all know right now, these girls are going to be famous. They are going to be big. And I said, watch this. And then I let them sing. And then next thing you know, all of the calls started coming in consecutively. Ooh, they got it. They can say, what can I buy that record? Da, 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 da. They just going out like that. I called that, baby. I called it. So when I see her getting recognition and the praise, the accolades, the money, the good lifestyle, the good living. I love it. I love it, man. I love that. I love to see that. Also, when I hear people talk about how she got a bad attitude or this or that, nah. I know that girl for real. Beyonce has always been on point with her character, her personality. One of the best personalities. In fact, in a room with people that you might think, one might on the outside looking in might think that were lesser than her. No, not Beyonce. Speak to everybody. Show everybody love. Smile at everybody. Like just genuine person. So that's the one that I know. That's who I know. So all these people, this person that these people be making up, and I don't know that person. I don't know that person. But also people act that way when it comes to women. If a man called shots and said we're doing it like this, like when Michael Jackson called his shots, nobody said Michael Jackson had an attitude. When Michael Jackson said, no, we're going to do it like this. When Prince said, no, we're going to do it like this. Nobody's called Michael Jackson or Prince the B word. But because she's a woman, then now they got to hold her to a higher standard. She got to be held to a higher character standard now. So just wanted to share that with y'all, fam. When I see people get it out the mud, I like witnessing that. I remember when Shannon first got on YouTube, before he had his first 10,000 subscribers. I remember all of that. I remember when before he had his first 1,000 subscribers. I saw it, and I knew he was going to run it. I knew he was going to run those numbers up, but I didn't know he was going to run them up that fast. Sweet Petey, what's up? Oracle, what's up, Oracle? Jen, what's up, Jen? Mike Brown, what it look like? Nobody's talking about Taylor Swift anymore. Well, it's Taylor Swift, so she'll, all she got to do is break up with dude. But no, they just, they just taking a little cool off. They just won the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. So that's what it's about right now. So you better believe her and that dude, what's his name, Kelsey? Yeah, they ain't done talking about them. They're gonna talk about them until the haters are nauseated. And I ain't gonna even just say haters, but the people, the public is nauseated. All right, Tropically Mixed. Tropically Mixed want to know how we got to talk about Beyonce, because we were talking about success and how people hate on people. So it kind of, struck a nerve, so to speak. Kid, what up, kid? Yes, Beyonce is in my playlist. I got several playlists. Will 23 Axis is Beyonce in my playlist. Yeah, she is. I got several playlists. Like, I don't just have one. I got several playlists, because sometimes I like to listen to different genres. I just want to listen to a particular genre of music, and then sometimes I like to mix it up, right? But she's in both. She's on both of those playlists. She's on the mix, and she's in that playlist lane of music that's in the particular genre that she represents. Okay, fam, that's my time. Miss Jazz, appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all for joining the live. I'm gonna say it one more time, fam. What's for Shannon Sharpe is for Shannon Sharpe. Let that man live. No more talk.